What's up everybody? Today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 of my favorite tone hacks that will only cost you $5. These hacks will make significant changes to your tone on the cheap. Let's do this. And yes, I did get a haircut midway through filming, so enjoy the change of hairstyle throughout the video. When I first learned this secret, it blew my mind. Brace yourself, but you may be using the wrong pick. And no, using the right pick isn't going to magically turn you from a terrible guitarist to a great one. But if you're after the sound of U2 or even the country rock twang of Keith Urban, you gotta take a page out of their book and try out these nylon picks with grip. That's right, it doesn't matter how perfect your pedals are set up. These picks are the thing that glue it all together. I'm using the Herco Flex 75 nylon picks. They're like $5 on Amazon, but any sort of picks with grip will do. Check this out. Rather than using the grip to hold the pick, we're gonna use the grip to attack the string. Simply turn the pick on its side and grab the string with the grippy part of the pick. The sonic difference is huge. Check it out. It's pretty crazy what a difference the pick makes. It's almost as if an entire new EQ curve is set on your amp. You probably wouldn't use it for everything, but it does have a lot of that really cool U2 high-end clarity going on. So if you're doing picking parts or things of that nature, this might be a really good option. And maybe this is just that little difference you're missing to get that high-end, high-fidelity U2 picking sound. Hack number 2. New strings. Before you write this one off, like I have many a time, new strings can make a significant difference to your tone and the feel of your guitar. Look, no one's really arguing whether new strings feel better or make your guitar more enjoyable to play. The debate lies with how much of a tonal difference does it actually make. To find out, I'm going to be restringing my guitar with just a standard set of D'Addario EXL 110s. They cost about $5.50 a pack when you buy them in bulk. And let me tell you, I buy these in bulk because my sweaty hands kill strings like no other. Let me stop you tone snobs right there. No, I'm not saying these are the best sounding strings. The NYXLs and the XS line definitely sound better, but they also cost like 3 times as much and they don't last any longer for me. Maybe they do for you. So here we go. I'm gonna play a couple different riffs with my Tele that has a very dead set of EXL 110s, like It Needs a Lot of Love. And then I'm gonna play the same riffs again with the new set of strings, and we'll see just how big of a difference it makes. The tonal difference with new strings is one that always surprises me. It's hard for me to imagine that this tiny little change could make such a significant difference to your tone, but it does. It's most apparent to me with the clean tone. There's something about that initial open E strum that had so much more life and just punch to it than the dead strings. But I will say there is something kind of magical about the natural compression of a dead string in the right genre. I think the second example with the neck pickup, sort of a bluesy, overdriven tone, I actually kind of preferred that to the sound of the new string, but I was still missing a little bit of that punch that the new strings have. It's almost as if there's a flat line to the dynamics of the old strings. Overall, this is a very easy and cheap way to bring a whole bunch of life and character to your guitar and experiment with a bunch of different strings. Like I said, I don't claim that these are the best strings. These are just the best value and longevity for me, which is what I'm going for, because I have to change my strings so often. But if you're blessed and you don't sweat a ton, maybe try with the more expensive strings. They do sound really rich and awesome. There's definitely a set out there that's going to sound great to your ears. This one will cost you nothing but your time and effort. Look, I know this seems like a cop-out hack, but it's true. You need to know how to use the equipment you have to get the most out of your tone. You don't want to be that guy who keeps buying zillions of pedals and guitars chasing a tone that they were able to create the whole time. The key to sounding great is knowing how to maximize your equipment, and there's a lot of ways to do that. Experiment with your pedals, guitars, and amps. Move the knobs from the same position you've had them in for the last 7 years. And watch videos on tone, like a few of the ones I have on this channel. Shameless plug, but I highly recommend the delay series I have going on right now. This is only going to help you when you end up in a session where the music director or the producer or whoever inevitably asks you, can you make sound? You'll be able to cook it up in no time. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. Try out these hacks and tell me how they work out for you. And if you have a super secret $5 tone hack that you want to share, comment it down below. Subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.